What really surprised me is the amount of space we've got here. Even with all these walls being put up, roofs coming down, ceilings being knocked through, it's just such a huge working space. I really couldn't have possibly imagined how much room we're going to have.
For me, it looks fantastic, and it feels like it's coming together. The industrial sort of aesthetic that they're going for is definitely coming together. There's a lot of bare steel and bare brick, and even the areas that aren't, even the plasterboarded areas, they still fit with the whole aesthetic. It doesn't feel like it's turning into a new build type thing. So yeah, absolutely fantastic.
It's an amazing surprise actually to come in and see how much work has taken place and how much it's changed since I last saw it. But now that they've knocked down the walls and made so much progress, I'm getting a much better idea and a better feel for the place and how it's all going to work and run. And I think it's going to be a really positive change for the company, and I think it's really exciting.
There's been a big difference since I last saw the place. There's been a lot more sort of knockdown walls. It's a lot more open. We've seen the plans, but actually walking around and seeing the open spaces, I think you can start imagining working here.
The creative team is going to be absolutely fantastic. We've always tried to encourage a sense of collaboration and a friendly competition spirit almost, if you like. And I think people being able to look over each other's shoulders, offer advice, offer ideas, and then for the creative team to work with the wider team as well, not just being a creative silo. I think it's going to be really, really good for the whole company, to be honest.
It's a very big change. It couldn't be more different from where we currently are, and we've always made a bit of a thing of our existing building being very quirky, so it's going to be very different. I think clients will like it. I think it sort of does bring us into the future a bit more. It's a lot more of a sort of modern, current sort of space.
And I think having a cafeteria and a communal space where we can all come and talk and chat is a great opportunity to get to know more people in the building.
We're about to launch a new brand for Proctor's, which is all about us being brave, innovators, pioneers, and I think we were that in Cave Street, and I think the move to Easton actually reiterates that fantastically. It's the perfect place for us to really put down our marker as a company that is determined to push ourselves, to break new ground and to do things differently.
Pretty jealous of the studio. That's quite impressive. I really like that. So yeah, I think it's going to be great. The varying levels of roofs are amazing too. But here we're getting to start from scratch, and so everything is purpose built for what we need. And so the infrastructure will be a lot more suitable to our needs, and hopefully, that'll aid our productivity and we'll put out a lot more quality because of it.
So I hadn't realised that there was sort of plans to involve the community, the local community, and in some of what we're doing, and get to know them and engage with them and see what's going on. And I think for any business that should actually be an important consideration.
Since our earliest days in St Paul's and Cave Street, we've always been involved in the community, and this is a great chance to come to another beating heart of Bristol, if you like, somewhere where we're really at the grassroots of what's happening in this city, and I think Proctor's has a lot to offer. I'm sure the area has a lot to offer us as well, so we're very keen to get involved with people in the area.
I enjoy this aesthetic anyway, so for me the environment's absolutely fantastic. So I think maybe I'll be pulling a lot more late nights, staying here rather than going back to my flat. But yeah, very nice.